Alright YouTube then, today's video is on, well, weathering. Now I've weathered this loco in front of you. It's a GWR 45XX in the 262 configuration. But I'm sure people have seen this one running around my layout before, but I've actually gone and weathered this one now. And it looks really, really good actually. There's nothing special about the weathering. Oh, hang on, knock the wheels off. There we go. There's nothing special. I've just used weathering powders, and they work really well. But you can see, especially at that angle, the light hits it really well. All the dirt around all the nuts and all the rivets and so on. Good bit of dirt around there. It doesn't pick up the wheels too well because they're black anyway, but they've got a coating of, well, I'd say the colour's brown, but it's not brown. But anyway, yeah. The coming round the back has been nicely weathered as well. I'm sure you'll see this one running around the layout a bit more again. Back around to the side. So as you can see, I picked up weathering quite now. So I'm just going to show you how I do this on this, well, yeah, towed brake band GWR. So we're going to get moving with this in a minute. I'll show you what you need, and then I'll go and weather it and sort of do a couple of shots of it. So. As I said, I'm weathering this. Now I'm using weathering powders rather than paints or anything, and this stuff is brilliant because you literally rub it on and it stays on. It doesn't come off. No paint, no anything. You can put matte varnish over the top of it if you really want to. I don't see any point really. They will stay on. The other nice thing about this is if you want to, you can get a wet cloth, and if you rub it, it'll come off. Not like just literally just like wiping. You have to properly rub it and it'll come off. But anyway, yeah, these are the colours I've got. They're called brown mud colours, was the name on the packaging. But basically you get rust red, you get like soot black, you get mud brown, and then you get like a whitey brown, like grime sort of colour. Really good colours. As you can see from the one behind, you can make them look quite good. There's a lot of rust colour on that. Obviously it's a slightly old loco. So the colours look quite nice, but this van here I'm going to, seeing as most of it's wood, there wouldn't be rust on there in the same way. So the undercarriage is going to have a bit of rust on it, but the most of it's just going to be dirt brown. So you obviously need powders. Ideally you need some surface you don't mind getting dirty, because when you use this stuff it does go everywhere and sort of, well, not really helpful with keeping it clean. So usually I'd put down a cloth or something, but I don't mind this table, so yeah. So what you need, well, first of all you need weathering powders. I've got, these are the ones I use, they're called mud something they're called, but they're just weathering powders I picked up from a local model shop. I've got rust red, I've got dirt brown, coal dark mud, like very dark brown, and like grime and grit. So those are the four colours I've got. As well as that, I use earbuds, I think most people know them by, or cotton wool buds. But anyway, yeah, these are really good because the cotton wool at the end is hard enough so you can rub it on, yet soft enough it won't damage anything. Nice and small so you can get in all the gaps and places. So these are probably the best. You can also use quite a firm paintbrush, your finger, although that doesn't work very well, or anything like that. Basically you need something that's soft but quite hard, as otherwise it sort of more brushes it rather than pushes it on. So anyway, yeah, that's the sort of thing you need. The other thing you could do is, if you want to, put something on the floor so you don't get it too mucky or muddy, or you know, just like so. That's what sort of things you need. These cost me $4.50 for 4 of them. As you can see, I've weathered the one in the background, which is quite nice. I've also weathered one other wagon so I could check and see how it works. We're now going to do this one. Now, as it's a wagon, there's not going to be much rust on it, so a piece of paper or something. I'm not going to use much of the rust red. There's going to be a bit more dirt on it. this grime, yeah, I'm going to use some of that as well. So mainly I'm just going to use these three colours here. Three. So yeah, so I'm going to do a bit and then I'll start the camera again and show you how it works.